Hey y'all, it's Pierre Bot from Game Press, and patch notes are live. So we are here to kind of break down various aspects. It is a lot of information. So we're going to be breaking up into several different videos, each one focusing on a different part of the patch notes. Game Press does have all of these articles already on their website. On the front page, you'll see them. But we're going to be breaking it down into various categories. So the first one is new creatures. So we have Preondactylus, which is a rare. It is a cunning, dodging flock. It has side flap, evasive impact, instant cunning strike, stuck landing, low tide, and absorb, just like all of the other flocks do. This one pretty much has some sort of dodge integrated in almost every single one of its moves. So it's going to be able to dodge like crazy. But there is, because of the cooldowns on instant cunning strike and evasive impact, there is one time that it's not going to have basically an attack move. It's not going to be able to actually attack. So that's going to be a way to kind of possibly swap into it, but we'll have to see what the actual stats are on it to see what that actually looks like. It also doesn't have any kind of rally heal move. It is a rare, so we're not expecting it to be super overpowered, but it is another flock. Anurognathus. First of all, these are super adorable. They're really cute. It is a cunning swarmer flock. It has cunning strike, limited evasive strike, alert frenzy, alert the flock, wing beat, minimal critical counter, and absorb. So this is the first of the creatures that has one of these frenzy abilities. And we'll talk about that in the new move article. It's a little bit of a crazy new mechanic where they actually are hitting you twice. It does everything you can expect a cunning to do. It distracts, it dodges, it speeds up. It has that critical counter. So if it has a really good attack stat, then this one's going to be a really good epic flock. That should be good, hopefully, in tournaments. Next, we have the first legendary hybrid. We have a legendary hybrid, Ankylodactylus, which is Ankylodacylus, and then Preondactylus, which is that new rare. And then Ankylodacylus is Doed and Ankylocodon hybrid. That is an epic hybrid. It is a cunning and resilient dodging flock. Side flap, shielded evasive strike, evasive cunning impact, superiority rampage, swap in shields, low tide, and absorb. This is the first flock that is not it's a pure cunning. So it's got some interesting moves. It's got some evasive, it's got some cunning, but it also has some shields. It doesn't have any kind of rally heal on this creature, but it has a lot of ways to reduce damage, and being a flock, that means you're going to need to hit it with group moves. Once again, we do not know the stats and resistances on it, but we're expecting it to get some armor, possibly, since the Ankylodo has armor, and some good resistances too. So we'll see how this one turns out, but it looks like it's going to be a pretty good creature for a legendary. Next, we have Ardontognathus, which is Ardontognathus and Anurognathus. Please note, we do know Anurognathus is an exclusive creature. So that creature, the epic Anurognathus, as well as the unique super hybrid, we're not going to see these right away. However, this super hybrid looks pretty awesome. It is a wild card swarmer flock. It's got fierce strike, decelerating side flap, definite alert frenzy, defense shattering rampage, alert the flock, accelerated invincibility on escape, minimal critical counter, and absorb. This is the first fierce flock we have seen, and pretty much can hit through armor like nothing. It also has shield breaking abilities. Hopefully it has some high damage. It has a speed advantage opportunity. So this is looking like to be a very strong creature, and it is a unique, and it is a flock. So, move over, Compsognathus. I think this is going to be the next flock that we're going to see possibly on beaches once everyone can get it to some sort of team level. Hopefully we have an event or ways to get that epic DNA. Finally, we have the newest Apex. Now, this is not going to be, as far as we can see, a fusible. It is going to be a raid only. So we are not going to see this in the arena for a couple of months, probably, while everyone is still raiding for it. It is a fierce lockdown expert. It looks to be pretty much a crocodilian. It has got fierce decelerating strike, death roll, bask, vulnerability rampage, defense shattering counterattack, and a no escape strike. This is looking to be extremely strong. Bask and Death are two of the most powerful games in the move right now. And it's interesting because one of them doesn't even really attack, but they are going to really do wonders. It heals. It has a healing ability. It defense shattering attack counter does not do the full one-time damage, but it can also buff itself with the with one of its moves. So it can slow the opponent, it can stun the opponent, it can heal, it can break shields. It pretty much can almost do everything. So depending on its resistances, we think this one's going to be an extremely powerful creature. Once again, we're not going to see it in the arena right away just because it is not a fusible Apex. It is one we are going to have to raid for. So lots of new moves in here. Make sure we are going to be putting out a video that goes over all of the new moves this time around. We're also going to have one that talks about new changes to the creatures, to current creatures. We have a lot of those as well. But kind of keep an eye on the website or on the channel. We're going to be putting out a lot of information today and this weekend. Make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of it. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks, y'all.